Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I nona Ijele and Blaze FM Orifite. Onye mụ na ya na ebe a n'ụtụtụ a bụ nwanne m nwoke, ezigbo nwanne m nwoke a na-akpọ Almighty Magnus Osai, nwoke Ogume.
Power.
Nna m ka ime.
All the power.
You are welcome, you are welcome. Now, there are some things I want us to look at. Looking at the way things are going, let us discuss about Anioma state creation. With the whole things that are happening in regard to people who are saying that Anioma is not going to be part of Southeast, what do you have to say about that?
I believe that those people are just ignorant, because if they know the benefits of Anioma State being zoned to the Southeast, they will like to support, they will like to show solidarity for Anioma State to be zoned to the Southeast. Like now, we Anioma people, we are Igbo speaking people, and as Igbo. And it's not okay for we Anioma people to get Anioma State and remain in the South. Anioma State is supposed to be in the Southeast, where we will be welcomed and be accepted by our brothers, the Southeasterners. They won.
So, do you think there will be a negative effect to Anioma being zoned to Southeast by their argument?
No. There's no effect of we Anioma people being zoned to the Southeast. The Southeast are our brothers. Igbos don't marginalize Igbos. Anything that is coming to the Southeast, we get to Anioma people. Our brothers can come and invest in our region. Our people have been longing to be part of the Southeast, just like the newspaper that was published in 1966. Our elders in Delta North, that time they were known as Midwest, they said that they want to be part of Eastern region, that they want to join Eastern region. So this zoning of Anioma State to the Southeast is not something that started today. It's something that is long overdue. By language, we are meant to be in the Southeast. By culture and tradition, we are meant to be in the Southeast. By food, our way of life, our dressing, our way of worship, everything is expected to be in the Southeast.
And even the geographical
location. This our location, known as Delta North, is Southeast geopolitical zone. So there's nothing like South in geography. All those South is just a political agenda. So this our region, in fact, the entire South region are known as Southeast. So we Anioma being zoned to the Southeast, there's no problem with that.
Okay, now, last year when we started this call for Anioma state creation, a lot of names, we were called different names, people talked down on us. And when they now saw that somebody like able distinguished senator
Power
took a bold step by, sponsoring the bill. Some of them said because he wants to be the first governor of
Anioma
State, that is why he's doing that. He wants to do this. What will you say in regard to, or what credit are you giving to Senator Ned Nwoko on this, journey?
Okay, thank you, my able chief. Well, Senator Ned Nwoko is a great man. Wherever he is, I say, may it be well for him. Ogadele Senator Ned Nwoko ma. Once one kwane Senator Ned Nwoko above nede na odine ma aje. When we started this journey agitating for Anioma State, just like you said, so many people were saying that Senator Ned wants to become the governor of the state. But no, our ancestors want Anioma State. So Senator Ned Nwoko just started from where they stopped. So saying that he wants to become a governor is just a way to discourage we Anioma people not to support him. You see, so Anioma State is a done deal. So many people are even saying that a civilian cannot create a state, but it's not true. We are no longer in the military regime. We are now in democracy, and the law and constitution of Nigeria allows for the creation of states and boundary adjustment. We have Ika people in Edo states, known as Ibanke people, Iru people, and many others. They want to be part of Anioma State when created. So the government of Nigeria allows for state creation and boundary adjustment. So it's a done deal because we can't be using the law of military regime to judge now that we are in democracy.
Okay, now you are from Kwale
Yes.
and Ogume, precisely.
Yes.
Now, starting from when we are in Bendel to Delta State up to this moment, Niger Delta and whatsoever, what can you count one or two benefits that Kwale has gotten from the government? Either the government of Niger Delta, because you know there is an NDDC,
Yeah.
Niger Delta Development Commission. There's also a state government, which is the Delta State government. What have the Okwane in general benefited from that time to date, from Bendel to Delta up to this moment?
Well, I will tell you boldly that Okwane people have benefited nothing since we were made to be in Delta states. If you come to Okwane land, we don't have lights. Last month, Okwane people did a protest. The name of that protest is Light Up Ndokwa Protest. Okwane people have been without light for 16 years. Not just 16 years, so many communities in Okwane land, for more than 60 years, they don't have light. And it's very bad for a people. In Okwane land, there is no development, oil spillage everywhere. Imagine a region that have so much mineral resources. Okwane land have so many crude oil wells. But if you come to Okwane land, you will start asking yourself, is this the Okwane land that we are hearing? Imagine a place that have those mineral resources, no development. So Okwane land is lacking development, and it's only Anioma State that will give us the opportunity to develop our land, to provide jobs, to provide security, to provide infrastructure for Okwane people. Anioma State is the only thing that we need to establish Okwane land. Just like if we get Anioma State, we Okwane people, we will have our own senator. A senator that will be representing Okwane people alone. We will have representatives. We will have everything that comes with the states. Government will be so closer to Okwane people. When we say government will be so closer to Okwane people will have full access to the government. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Now, if you are from Delta North and you are among those who are still crying or making ill statement against the move to have Anioma State, I want to tell you that Anioma State is coming, and the coming of Anioma State is coming to address a lot of issues that has been with us for so long. Issue of not having light, issue of not getting close to the government, issue of denying us of government dividends, issue of not having good school environment, no seat for our children to sit in the school. Above all, the issue of this oil split in communities without having been compensated, who is going to address the issue of by step down. Electrification issue will be settled. There will be availability of job for our youth, both male and female. And Anioma State is coming with so many good things, job opportunity, and more local government will be established that will give us that which we so desire. So if you have not supported the call for Anioma State creation, I am talking to you now, and I'm saying to you now that you need to stand up and begin to run with us, because time waits for no man. Let me tell you, let me see use this opportunity to give thanks to our distinguished senator. I call him Odogwu Anioma. Alusai Jejiogo. The man has actually done so well for us than what our previous representative had done. You know, in Delta State, particularly, every youth depend and believe in that stipend, which they call empowerment, sharing of 100,000, sharing of 50,000, by sharing of generator, without amounting to anything useful. But Senator Ned believe in capacity building. He believe in getting to the root cause of the needs of the people.
Yes.
And that is what the man is doing. If you have watched at the floor of Senate, he has sponsored virtually a highest number of bill in that Senate than every other senator as far as Nigeria is concerned.
You're right, sir.
And he's a man that is known, a no-nonsense man.
Oh.
So, Senator Ned Nwoko, anywhere you are, if you hear this video, we are giving you thanks. And this thanks is not coming from both of us alone. It's actually coming from the people of Delta North.
Yes.
We are not going to use because of the few ones that are against what we are doing, because they felt that every one of us that are doing this, that we are doing it because you are giving us money, not knowing that we are even putting in our own money, our own money to see that things are working well. So, Senator, we say thanks to you. Senator Ned Nwoko, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Until you come your way again, stay blessed.